I'm Candice Pintanilio, and today I'm going to be talking about the realities of being a fashion model in this industry. Well, I can tell you that since I've been in this profession for the last 2 decades, and because of the situation, it gives me an opportunity to discuss this with you because this field is not as easy and glamorous as you think it is. So let me guide you through and tell you the pros and cons of being in this fashion business. So modeling is often seen as a life of luxury and someone who's wearing amazing, stunning, expensive designer clothes. But to be honest, that's not the case. I come across a lot of people who think we get paid to just like wear amazing makeup, wear some fancy ass clothes, and then strut yourself on ramp, and that's about it. That's our job. Actually, no one realizes the importance of how much of an effort it takes to create an amazing show and how much of time and struggle a model has to go through to look like the way she does. So it is so important for people to understand our job is just not about looking good. Yeah, we do look good, but that's not it. There is a lot of work and sacrifices like any other job that anyone puts in. And to be a model and then graduate to being a supermodel, you have to have self-awareness. You have to be passionate about what you do. You have to own yourself. And lastly, be a little patient. At the end of it, people just see the final output of what a model has delivered. Does anyone know how much of hard work the model has put into it? When I say model, that includes a lot of things. Whether she's shooting, there are photographers, there are makeup artists, there are stylists, there's lightsmen. If you're doing a show, the production is massive. So there's a lot that goes into being a successful model. And if you want to be a successful model, you have to have the fire in you. You have to give what it actually needs in this profession. It's not an easy job. So talking about pressure, there's pressure in every industry. I won't deny that. But in this industry, there's constant pressure as to how to look good, how to maintain yourself, how to stay focused, how to stay fit, people's expectations from you. There'll be people who are there all out to help you out, holding your hand and guiding you. At the same time, there are people who will turn around and stab you right at your back. So you have to be so cautious about people around you and observe and select your friends wisely. You don't need to be friends with the whole world, but you'll know exactly who your close friends are. And always ask for help whenever required. You'll have your senior models. When people come up to me, I make it a point to help them out. So choose your friends wisely and be alert all the time. So my friends, when they say modeling is quite a struggling job, well, the struggle is real. So be ready, especially for newer models when you're entering the business. At the start, the work pace is a bit slow, but when you're doing really well, trust me, you don't get proper hours of sleeping. There are times you don't sleep for like days. You're traveling back to back. Sometimes you don't get proper food. You have so much of makeup, then you have fittings, and you have rehearsals. So there are times that I've not slept for like 5 to 6 days. So I'm telling you, it's not as fun as everyone thinks. Yes, there are pros to it. You get to see amazing places, you travel, you meet new people and stuff like that. But this is reality. And you do have to work really, really hard. And then at the same time, keep yourself extremely fit in the same profession. So the struggle is real. You have to fight to survive. And you have to look perfect 24/7. Well, there are times that you land into different cities, considering you have not really slept and done shows back to back. And then people's expectations of you to look beautiful round the clock. So no one really actually knows what we actually feel. But we're supposed to look good all the time. So you have to be at your perfect best no matter what, or just wear your shades on. So you do have pros and cons in the fashion business, and we as models are a part of a larger picture. When I say larger picture, that includes, say for example, at a fashion week, you have a lot of designers, stylists, makeup artists, hair person, backstage, production, lights. So it's a whole team put together. So when you're working in an atmosphere like that, everyone's having a hard time either putting things together or trying to figure out things together. So in a situation like that, there will be times that you are dealt with rejection. The designer might not like a particular garment on you, or the choreographer doesn't find you very great for a show. So there will be situations where you will be rejected or dropped from a show or not considered for you for an extra show. So you have to deal with rejection in a way like we all do. It's a part and parcel of this profession. And it's only out of rejection that you get stronger over the years and deal with situations like that. And this is true. There are a lot of times people get dropped from a show or you get replaced by someone else in the middle of a fashion week. So you have to deal with this patiently. I know it hurts. I've been dropped once or twice from a show, and there are times where the choreographer has a particular model in mind, so you get replaced by them. It hurts sometimes, but you have to take it with a pinch of salt and move forward, because you have to believe in yourself, and if you have it in you, then you take it all in and move forward. You know what I actually find amazing is when I come across a lot of people, and even my friends, the ones who are not from the fashion industry, they think our life is all about parties and drinking and smoking and stuff like that. I mean, that happens in every industry, honestly speaking. I think everyone after a hard day's job wants to go grab a drink or wants to go and let their hair loose and dance and go out for dinner. So people only see that aspect largely for some strange reason. I don't know why. I think it's because I blame media and social networking, because they only show the parties and what happens post the shows. But to be honest, if you have a show, say for example, I'm supposed to travel to Delhi, say for instance, I have to wake up at 4 o'clock. By the time I land into the city, I go in for fittings, then we have rehearsals, then we have makeup and hair, then we have a technical rehearsal. The show gets over by like 11 in the night, and after all of that, we have to head back to the city to catch another flight. So our life is not really as glamorous as everyone thinks. Yes, we like to unwind and socialize a bit, but that comes with our profession. And most of our sponsors, like, we have lounges after our shows, so we all like to chill out. But you have to be disciplined in situations like that. So now, talking about discipline, that is a very, very important aspect in being a model and a successful model. So when I say discipline, I don't mean like you just like have to keep focusing 120% on your profession. Yes, you have to do that, but you also have to look at yourself, take care of your skin, take care of your health. And when I say health, you have to be fit. Yes, you can go out, you can party the night, but you have to be also focused in the job that you're given, because if you're getting paid to do a particular job, you have to make sure you do justice to that job. You have to look after yourself, you have to join a gym, eat well, and also have a great weekend. So you have to balance yourself in such a way that it doesn't affect your job, but also at the same time you have to think twice when you're going to splurge eating and drinking, and at the same time balance yourself when you're working out. If you have a shoot in the morning, make sure you have an early night. So you have to balance yourself that way. You have to be strong, you have to be fit, and you have to look after yourself, because at the end of the day, there are people watching you and hiring you for the job. So guys, this is small pointers about how the realities of a model in this industry actually works. We all have pros and cons. I'm not trying to scare you. These are just tips to like make you more aware as to how things function as a model. And to be a successful model, you have to play your cards really well. You have to research what you're getting into, and you have to have passion, because passion is something that will take you a very, very long way. And it is a serious profession. A lot of people don't think of it as that. They just think it's about being like a glam doll. But no, it is a serious business. And remember, we work round the clock, 24/7. We don't have fixed hours of working, and you have to be prepared for that. So always remember, there is always scope to learn, and always ask for help from your seniors. If you don't know them, since everyone's very like on the go with their social networking, you can DM them or send them a message or ask your backstage coordinators. They're the best ones to help you out. But always ask for help, because when you're new, you are a little unaware of what's happening around you, and in that state of mind, anyone can take advantage of you. So make sure you have a right circle of friends who can guide you, and always stick to your parents and friends, and it's a great job to be in. So I hope this video helped you guys out. In case you need any help, just DM me or email me on my email ID. And if you like the video, do subscribe to my channel. Till I see you next. Thank you guys for watching. Bye for now.